Namaskar, good evening, Sat Sri Akal, Adawaj hai. Welcome to my channel again, dear parents and children. Again, I am going to show you some mind-blowing questions on shapes. You know, you have shapes in grade 1 maths book, that is shapes and pattern, that is chapter number 4 in this book. So most of the things are covered here, but I'm giving you some more examples and you can say some more questions based on the foreign syllabus. So you can see here grade 1 shapes is there, so you have to find out, say first question is there are how many triangles, so you have to find out how many triangles are there. So children have to find out how many triangles are there in this figure. Then go to the next one, again the same question, how many triangles are there in the figure below. So you have to find out how many triangles are there. So you can see here we have 2 triangles, one is here, then 1 triangle is here, 1 triangle is here, 1 is here, 1 is here. So you have to identify. So you have to look at the question minutely so that you can figure out how many triangles are there. So that's important here. Next question again says that how many circles are there in the picture. Sorry for the you can say the very light picture, but this is what I got and I did it. So find out how many circles are there. So you can see how many circles are there. So 1 big circle, 2, 3, 4 plus the eyes, 5 and 6. So we have 6 circles here. So that you have to write down. Then it says what are the 2 shapes that made up the figure of this figure. So you can see how many what are the 2 shapes. So you can see one is a rectangle, right, and one is a triangle. You can see this is a triangle and one is a rectangle. So this is what you have to figure out. So though this question is a combination of 2 figures, but you have to find out where is the other figure. So right, so one is a triangle, another one is a rectangle. So that you have to do. Okay, and further it says that what is the shape of the figure below. So naturally you understand that this is a circle. Now it says look at the picture below and question 21, just ignore the number. So there are dash more circles than triangles. So now you have to figure out this picture. I'm sorry, this picture is not very clear, but anyway you have to find out how many triangles are there. So 1, 2, 3 triangles are there, and as far as I can see there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 circles are there, right? So you can figure out that 5 minus 3 is 2. So there are 2 more circles than triangles. This is the answer. So this, what is the shape of the figure below? So of course this is a rectangle. So child has to understand that what rectangle is, what a triangle, and all these things are there. Look at the picture below. Now you can see, look at the picture. This is a rocket picture. So there are dashed triangles in the picture above. So you have to find out that how many triangles are there. So one is the bigger one, then 2, 3 triangles I can see. Yeah, right, 3, right. Okay, so 3 triangles are there. So the options are given. Now it said look at the shape below, fill in the blanks with the words from the bracket, color, shape, size. This is for 2 marks question. The shapes above are sorted by. So you can see that these are the 2. So why this is in one group and this is another group. So the shapes are categorized or classified according to what? According to the size, or according to the color, or according to the shape, right? So you can say that it's written here and dash and dash. So of course it is white in color and this is black in color. So one is the color, right, this one. Another one is not about the size, this is about the shape. So this is a triangle and this is a rectangle, right? Okay, so you can write the shapes above are sorted by the color and the shapes, right, that one. Further it says look at the pattern below. So okay, this question is for pattern, that I will send in another question, right? Let's go for another one. Now it says there are dash many triangles. So how many triangles are there? That was the first figure. And how many circles are there? That also you have to see. So this is 1 circle, this is 2 circle, and this is the small, the eye is the 3rd circle. So there are 3 circles and 4 triangles. Okay, now look at this. This is the figure given here. This is a toy train with circles and rectangles and triangles and all these things. So now it says there are dash many triangles. So how many rectangles? How many rectangles are there? So 1 rectangle, 2 rectangle, 3 rectangles. So there are 3 rectangles, and how many circles are there? So this is, there are so many circles here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the bigger circle 6. There are 6 circles there in this picture. So that also, it says color the biggest circle. Now you have to find out which is the biggest circle, right? Okay, so this is the biggest circle, the black one is colored here. So this is done. And further it says, okay, here this is the question, sorry, name the shape that is shaded. So what is this shape called? What is this shape called? This shape is called what? Circle, triangle, square and rectangle. Children have not been introduced, let's say, oval shape. So this is you have to mark according to this. So this is a circle, so that you have to do. Now it says one shape does not belong to the group, circle the shape. So which shape does not belong to this group? Now you have to see the figure minutely, and then you will find out that all the figures have 4 sides except this triangle. So triangle does not belong to this because triangle has three sides, right? So this is the odd one out, right? Let's go to the next question. Study the figure below carefully. I make it a little big so that you can see clearly. Study the figure below carefully. So I think this is a very good question. Which two figures form a rectangle? See, this is a question which is really challenging. So which two figures form a rectangle? So this is already a kind of, you can say, rhombus, or I think so, square. This is half circle. This is not a rectangle, right? So which two? Naturally this one. So if I bring this one here, if I bring this circle, this figure here, so this will form a rectangle, right? Okay. So this is the scene. So this is quite a good question for graders, especially grade 1, right? So you can feel that A and C, right? So A and C, option number 1 is the answer for that. Next question says, which two shapes in the box below belong to the same group, right? So you have to find out which two shapes belong to the same group. That you can figure out what the question is, and I just leave it for you, so your children can just look at it and they can figure out what the answer is. Next question, count the shapes in the figure. That is and then fill in the blank. So see, count the shapes in the picture. So how many shapes are there? That you have to find out. Okay, so one I can find out, circle is there. Then I can find out, okay, this is a rectangle, this is also a rectangle. So 2, circle, rectangle. Now I have a triangle also. So triangle is also there. Do I have a square? Yes, we have a square here. So this is square. So there are 4 shapes in the pictures. This is also quite good figure for grade 1, right? So you have to figure out how you have to count out how many, 1, 2, 3, and of course the square. So 4 figures are there, 4 shapes are there, you can see here. Alright, let's go to the next question. The figure below is made of from squares, triangles, circles and rectangles. Okay, so if I make it a little better one, let's say, okay, do this one now. Yeah, you can see here. So I make it a further big one. So let's say okay, this is the complete picture now. Now look at it. So the figure below is made of the squares, triangles, circles and rectangles. How many fewer squares than triangles are used? So you have to find out how many less, or you can less is for uncountable and few is for the countable one. That's why fewer is there. So how many fewer squares than triangles are there? That means triangles are more and squares are less. So you have to count out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever, and the squares you have to find out which one is a square here. This is a square here, or this is a square here, or these 3 this side and these 3 are squares here, right? So this is also a good question for. So number of squares you have to find out, number of triangles you have to find out, and then you have to write a subtraction sentence also, right? That these many triangles minus these many squares equals to these many triangles. Okay, so triangles are more here, right? This is what you have to do. So let's say, okay, let's do one thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 triangles I can see here. Okay, do we have more triangles? Yes, we have more triangles. 2 triangles are here also. 1 this one and 1 this one, right? So 7 plus 2, 9. Right? And how many squares are there? There are 6 squares, I can say, 3 this side and 3 side. So 9 minus 6 equals to 3. Don't you think this is really a good question, right? Okay, so this is the beauty of, you can say, the foreign syllabus. See, I am not here to criticize the Indian syllabus, but of course what my aim is to give you better application, or you can say thinking skill question. This is the main idea for starting this channel. Though I do not have many subscribers yet. I have only 18 subscribers when I am recording this video, and this is my 4th video. So okay, naturally when I will have more, so that will have more reach. But of course your job is to share it with the others, okay, with your friends and their children and all these things, so that they can also get the benefits of my experience and my expertise in the overseas curriculum and all this. So okay, check the next question. Choose the correct answer, write its number in the bracket given. Okay, so you can see various shapes are there. There is a square, there is a rectangle. No, rectangle is not there. There is a triangle, there is a circle. So the which shape is not found in the set above? Okay, so you have to find out which set is not there. Do we have a square? Yes. Do we have triangle? Yes. Do we have circle? Yes. Do we have rectangle? No, we don't have rectangle, right? So don't take this box, because this is a box, right? And these are the shapes, all right? So be careful with that, okay? So for your I cannot do that. All right, okay. So next, which object has the shape of a triangle? Which object has the shape of a triangle? So of course this is not a triangle, because this is a cube. So it has a square, this is a rectangle, or you can say this is a circle. So this has a shape of a triangle. You can see the shaded part, this one, and this. All these are the triangle shapes. So you can say 4th. Your answer should be 4th one. Alright, check the next one. Look at the picture below and answer question A to E. So you have so many questions, A, B, C, D and E, right? So I make it a small so that you can see what is going on this picture, right? Okay. Alright, okay, yeah. So all 4 questions I can show you now. So no, let me make it a bigger one only. Okay, so this is the picture. This is the picture here, and there are how many circles you can find out. This is a big circle, then a small circles are there. That one is then there are how many rectangles? 1 rectangle, 2 rectangle, and don't forget this tiny rectangle here. That is also a rectangle, right? Okay, and one here and one here. See, you have to discover, the lot many things are there. This is purely thinking skill questions, right? So you have to use your thinking skills. How many triangles are there? So you can find out 1 and 2 triangles are there, if I'm not mistaken. Then how many triangles are there? There are, now here comes the math question. There are these many more circles than rectangles. So you have to calculate how many circles are there, how many rectangles are there. And the same question is again here, the similar type. There are the fewer rectangles than the circles. So that was really a good question, I think. Okay, study the picture below and answer the question. Again, this is a question of an alien type of shape. See, do you have these type of questions in your book? No. That's the point. That is why I'm giving you, so that you can figure out, okay, the book has 5 questions. I have more than 100 questions here. See, this is page number 11 out of 24. So I'm at page number 11 out of 24. So see how many questions I can create and how many questions I can give you, right? Okay, so that's the beauty of my you can say the entire exercise. So study the picture below and answer the question that follows. So you have to do the same thing. That's not, I'm going to discuss more. Next question is again about the same thing. Since this chapter is about the shape, so you have to understand that what it talks about. That one is there. Then again you have another shape. There are how many circles, that you have to find out. Then it says name this shape. That is of course you understand what I say. Look at the picture below and circle the correct answer in the sentence that follow. Okay, so let me make it a little crispier and sharper. So set A has how many? What is it? Look at below and circle the correct answer in the sentence that below. Okay, set A and B. The shapes above are sorted according to the size and shape that you have to find out. Right? Okay, right. So you can see shapes are same. Shapes are same here. And shapes are same here also. So it is because of the size and the shape. You see, you do not have the scale here, the ruler here, right? Okay. You do not need to use the ruler here. What you are going to do is that you have to understand that, okay, shapes. There are the rectangles and there are the squares, and this is these are the rectangles, right? So this is about the shape. So set A has all the squares, set B has all the rectangles, right? So this is what you are going to do. Though this shape is bigger than this, but of course not I'm talking about the size, right? Okay, I'm talking about the shapes. So that's important here. Next question is again, there are how these more circles than triangles. So you will figure out that, okay, how many circles are there. So 1 2 3, the bigger one is 4, then bigger one again is 5, then 6, and then 7, and then 8, right? And how many triangles are there? 1 2 3, and the nose, okay, 4. So based on this we have to do that. Okay, let me make it sharper for the children so that they should not get daddy, the picture is blur or something. Okay, I do it, and I give you some time to think. And okay, so these questions, play and pause the video, look at the figure, and then figure out that how many shapes and what the question says, and according to that you have to answer that. Okay, next question again is about the same thing. Now the picture below is formed by the pieces of different shapes. Sort the pieces according to the shape. Okay, so you have to do that. Now you can see. Okay, so I'm not going to explain to you, so the rest is up to you how you are going to deal with this question, right? So I leave it for a few seconds. Alright, I move now. Okay, tick all the items which do not have the shape of a triangle. So you have to find out which shape does not have a shape, a triangle shape. Okay, so this is already done. Alright, so I make it a little big so that you can see in your small phone, or you can say on your desktop or laptop. So this is one question. Second one, this is another one. So let me make it a sharp one. So this is another one. So you can figure out. I just leave it for you, both the questions. These type of questions mostly will find in Singapore, Hong Kong, in Japan. My son goes to Japanese school, and when I see his questions on, in maths, I really understand that what I'm doing and what we do in our Indian syllabus and the book. So one day I will make a picture or video on the test papers, or you can say the exercises, or the consider the mock exercises done in the class, and the quality of the questions. Of course, everything is written in Japanese. I don't understand anything, but with the figure you can figure out that what the question is and what type of questions are given there, right? So this is one question. Okay, let's go to the another one. Let me check. This one is further one. I make it a big one. Look at the picture and fill in the boxes. Okay, then I make it more. Next time I will try to do all this formatting before I upload this video, or before I make this video. So another one, look at the picture again. I'm sorry, look at the picture and fill in the boxes. Where are the boxes? Okay, boxes are gone. Okay, I'm sorry for that. Look at the picture below and how many pieces are not triangle. So you have to find out how many pieces are not triangle. So this is a triangle, this is a triangle, this is a triangle, this is a triangle. This is also a triangle. This is not a triangle, this is not a triangle, right? So you have to figure out that one. Then next question is tick out the correct box to complete the pattern. So tuck, these are the things. So you have to find out this is a cuboid, then this is you can say cylinder, this is again a cuboid, this is a square, this is a cuboid, then this one, then what will come here. This is quite easy. So this figure is repeating after this figure is repeating from here again. So naturally this cuboid will be here, right? Okay, so that you have to do. And then this question again, let's say, yeah, right? No, I make it a little this way, so that's better. Yeah. So look at the picture below and answer question number 28 and 29. So you can see that what it says, there are these many. Okay, you can do it. I keep myself quiet. Okay, so this is part one. Part two will start in the next video, and because it's already 20 minutes going on, so please subscribe, like, and share the channel for better education system or better understanding of the topic. That's important here, and that is why now I disclose this video. And thank you very much for watching this video, and let the children practice it again and again. They can do that. Small children need the parental help, so just help them to understand the question, and they will be better student at the end of this session. Thank you very much.